Comic book fans know a lot about the characters in the pages of their comic books. They know about the heroes and villains and the little details that make these characters who they are. Then Marvel's Eternals are a race of super-powered beings and the Celestials created them. They are incredibly powerful and have been around for millions of years. But there are some things that even the most die-hard comic book fans might not know about their favorite characters. In this video, we're going to discuss 10 things only comic book fans would know about Eros or Starfox, the superhero trivia. Eros, also known as Starfox, is a superhero from the Marvel Cinematic Universe or MCU. He is one of the members of the Guardians of the Galaxy and an Avenger. But did you know that Eros was a comic book character before becoming a movie trivia? Here are 10 things only comic book fans know about Eros and movie analysis, and discuss movie reviews. Number 10. He is a prominent figure in the Infinity Conflict. Eros would take a break from the Avengers to regain his powers and resume his Lothario ways. His future self kidnaps him and abandons him in a prehistoric world during the Infinity Sibling storyline. He travels through time for years, visiting many planets and even stealing technology from the powerful Marvel Comics villain Kang the Conqueror. Starfox, Adam Warlock, and Pip the Troll all play important roles in Thanos' eventual defeat during the Infinity War. During the event, he dies and resurrects, exiting outside the norm alongside Warlock and Thanos. However, their efforts eventually prevent the storyline's events from occurring, and Starfox returns to nowhere with no recollection of his decades of time travel. Number 9. He has a close relationship with Pip the Troll. Eros met Pip the Troll shortly after Thanos' first defeat and quickly became friends with the Imp. Pip was a prince from the planet Laxidasia until he drank a mutagenic, hallucinogenic ale and became a degenerate satire-like creature. Eternals suggest an alliance between Eros and Pip. In the comics, however, the Troll is much more akin to Adam Warlock. Pip and Adam, along with Gamora, Silver Surfer, and Drax the Destroyer, spend a significant amount of time trapped inside the Soul Stone at one point. Number 8. He was accused of assault. Starfox was at the center of one of Marvel Comics' most contentious storylines. He is charged with sexual assault after a married woman accuses him of using his pleasure-stimulating powers on her. Mentor hires She-Hulk, who's Jennifer Walters, to defend him. She distrusts him, however, because she believes he used his abilities to provoke a previous sexual encounter between them. Mentor transports Starfox back to Titan after she violently hits him, where he's put on trial. She-Hulk follows and discovers that, while he did not cause their meeting, he influenced her to fall in love with and marry John Jameson. After more confusion caused by Thanos, the trial concludes with Starfox agreeing to have his powers completely disabled. Number 7. He has a unique set of powers. Eros possesses a distinct set of abilities that allows him to stimulate a person's pleasure centers, making them vulnerable to his persuasion and charm. His abilities are so powerful that he can induce intense infatuation, which has the same effect as falling in love. This ability is on par with his hedonistic persona, but it has also gotten him into a lot of trouble over the years. More on that later. Aside from this one-of-a-kind gift, Eros possesses the same abilities as all the Eternals. He has increased durability and stamina and can fly and travel through space. He is, however, far from the most powerful Eternal, and his resistance is below average by their standards. Number 6. He formed the Dark Guardians. Thanos dies as a result of the Infinity War storyline. Starfox informs everyone at his funeral that his brother uploaded his consciousness into a new body before dying. The Black Order crashes Thanos' funeral, steals his body, and causes a rift in the space-time continuum, sending everyone present through it. Starfox begins assembling a team to search for Gamora, whom he believes is most likely a candidate to serve as Thanos' new body. He persuades Gladiator, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Nebula, and Wraith to join him as the Dark Guardians. They track Nova together, convinced he knows where Gamora is. Nova, on the other hand, flees without answering any questions. Number 5. He dies by Gamora's hand. The Dark Guardians track down Gamora after tracking Nova down again. However, before they can execute her, Hela, the goddess of death, arrives and reveals that Thanos' new body is Starfox himself, not Gamora. She and the Black Order transport Starfox to nowhere where Thanos' body is waiting. Gamora and the other Guardians agree to kill Starfox because they have no other choice, and she drives her sword through his chest. The act, however, does not prevent Thanos from reappearing, and he returns to life in Starfox's body, albeit with a broken mind. Number 4. He joined the Avengers. Eros travels to Earth and becomes a trainee for the Avengers. The Wasp gives him the name Starfox, and he joins them on several adventures. He notably aids in the fight against Annihilus and the Wizard, eventually becoming a full Avenger. Starfox meets the powerful space pirate and Guardians of the Galaxy member Nebula while assisting the Avengers and learns of her connection to Thanos. He chases her across the galaxy, briefly imprisoning her before escaping. Starfox then refuses to return to Earth and resumes his hedonistic lifestyle, traveling across the universe in search of romance and adventure, only returning to Earth on rare occasions to assist the Avengers. Number 3. Starfox played a small role in the Infinity Gauntlet. One of the best superhero crossovers ever is Infinity Gauntlet. It was a Thanos-centric story that began with him gathering his family. He began with Nebula, torturing her simply for being alive. Thanos decided on a different fate for Starfox. Thanos took away his mouth, forcing him to watch everything but do nothing. This was an ideal torture for someone who relied on his voice to get his way. Starfox never had a chance to do anything noteworthy the entire time. Even when Nebula obtained the Gauntlet, she simply sent him away. Number 2. He wasn't created by Jack Kirby, but Jim Starlin. Most MCU fans know that Jack Kirby created the Eternals, even if many of them have reservations about his artwork. Even beyond the Eternals, Jack Kirby was responsible for creating many of the current MCU characters. Whether it's because he collaborates with Stan Lee designing the costumes, or simply creating them in general. Kirby did not create Starfox in any way. Despite being an Eternal, Kirby was not responsible for his creation other than the Eternals. While Stan Lee, Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, and many others laid the groundwork for the Marvel Universe, other creators came in and expanded on it. Many of these creators were original work fans, part of the first generation of comic book fans in the industry. Jim Starlin was a member of this new generation of creators. Jim Starlin expanded on the blueprints for Cosmic Marvel created by Lee and Kirby in Fantastic Four. One of these expansions was Starfox because of his brother, Thanos. Starlin made him a member of a family that would become one of the most infamous in Marvel history. Number 1. He is one of the Eternals of Titan and the first Eternal child. For Eternals fans, the Eternals are very different from the comics. Instead of being from one another planet, the Eternals were created from human stock in the comics. There was a schism between two different factions in the Eternals' prehistory. As a result of the war, some people fled to Saturn's moon Titan, where they established a colony. The Titan Eternals believed that the Celestials' design for the race could be altered because they were created without the ability to reproduce. This is the primary distinction between the two factions. Moreover, Alars, the faction leader fighting to change the Eternals, was Starfox's father. While his group would lose the war, he would eventually achieve his objectives. Alars figured out how to make Eternals fertile with the help of his wife, Suisan, and Suisan gave birth to him 2 children, Thanos and Starfox. They are both the children of Mentor, Titan's leader, and also the son of 2 of the first Eternals, Kronos and Dinah. When Mentor arrived on Titan, he met Eros, his mother, Suisan. Mentor remained on Titan until Thanos launched his first attack on the colony, even pleading with Kronos to intervene and save Titan. Instead, Kronos created the destroyer Drax in response. They were the first Eternals to be born from other Eternals. This distinguished them among their race. Starfox was Alars, and Sui preferred San's son because he lacked the deviant syndrome that caused Thanos to resemble a monster. While Thanos fought Titan, Starfox was one of its staunchest defenders. What other little-known facts about Eros or Starfox do you know? Share them with us in the comments. Are there any other characters in the Marvel Universe that you would like to know more about? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to check back here for more videos about all your favorite comic book characters. So make sure you like and share the channel for more updates.